Yes, we are live. Welcome back, my dear friends. This is episode number 98 on the Zero Point Healing Show. And today we are going to talk about the Reiki healing modality. Even though this modality is such a primary one, that's the first modality that I ever learned actually. But this is the first time that we are talking about Reiki healing modality on this beautiful interview show that I'm hosting. So I'm really excited. And I have an amazing guest today who is a Reiki healer who is helping mothers specifically to do this healing, to receive this healing. So before I move on to her, just a short introduction about me. I am Vishnupriya, and I am certified in multiple different holistic healing modalities, including Reiki healing, past life regression, theta healing, soul plan reading, access consciousness, etc. So through this journey, as I was doing all of these different holistic healing modalities, every modality felt like opening new doors of possibilities in my life. Every modality helped me heal different parts of myself. So everything that I am today is, I think, has been a gift from all of these different modalities that entered into my life at different parts in my life, and it kind of did the magic in me. So that's what inspired me to create this kind of a platform that I call the zeropointhealing.com. It is a web directory of all holistic healing practitioners of all holistic healing modalities. There are more than 50 different modalities on zeropointhealing.com at this time. So if you are a holistic healing practitioner yourself, I welcome you to Zero Point Healing. You can just register. You can create your listing, and if you're interested in one such interview with me, you can contact me for that as well. But if you are a client, then I have this beautiful gift of zeropointhealing.com for you. You can come in, you can search whatever might be your challenges that you're facing in your life right now, whether it is anything to do with health or anything to do with money and finance in your life, or it could be relationship problems, or it could be career, or 1,000 other different challenges that we as humans face in this life. Whatever your challenges are, I believe that holistic healing has a solution for you. If you are open to trying out different modalities, looking at different practitioners, you will slowly understand how each of these healing sessions can open up new doors of possibility for you as well. So that's the gift I offer to the world with this beautiful zeropointhealing.com. With that being said, I am ready to move on to my beautiful guest here. Welcome, Aiga. Am I telling your name right?
Yes, that's right.
Beautiful. So welcome. Thank you so much for
Thank
being
you.
on my show. So tell us a little bit about yourself. And I see that you are certified master in Reiki, as well as you have other EFT modality as well. So tell us first your little bit of your background, and then tell us how you discovered Reiki and what motivated you to become a practitioner.
Thank you so much, Vishnupriya, for having me on your show. It's such an honor. It's my first interview. So how I got on my healing journey and helping others
Can you hold
is
it a
when
little? Yes, great. Yes.
it's actually when I became pregnant, and it turned out to be a very turbulent time in my life. I was diagnosed with twin-to-twin transfusion syndrome, where my two twin babies were in one placenta, and they didn't share the nutrition equally. So one baby was getting too much, and the other one was giving everything away from her, and it was looking bad. Then I was advised to have surgery done in my womb, which turned out to be unsuccessful because as soon as the doctors placed cameras and needles inside my womb, it started to bleed internally, and it was not possible to see the blood vessels anymore. So The only thing he did was to remove the excess fluid. Um, well, yeah, and 2 weeks later, my waters broke, and then after 2 more weeks, my other baby passed away. So I was in the hospital on bed rest all this time, and and the other baby's little body, served as a plug from my waters leaking out. So it got it could build up, and and my daughter could develop and grow. So yeah, I spent a lot of months in hospitals, and my daughter was delivered at 29 weeks, weighing just 2 pounds. Um, so she was in NICU, in incubator growing, and and then we got to, to be removed to that hospital, closer to our home, and it was more peaceful when she got to grow, and it was all good. And then when the time came to go home, they vaccinated my daughter, which um it was just I felt there's something, yeah, and from those vaccines I felt that my daughter became more tense, just tension building up in her body. And so we got home. I kept um going and be on the schedule, even though my daughter was still smaller than the normal newborn, but the vaccines was the same as if she would be a normal newborn baby. So yeah, and we started to do physiotherapy, and it was just too much, and I just took her off completely of the hospital, of the medical system, and I was finding my own way into holistic healing to to help her, and yeah, that was my journey when I started to wake up myself. I saw this divine communication all around me. Even when I was pregnant, I saw the sparks of light around me, and and this didn't feel normal, like, but it was beautiful. There's this energy around me, and then the information about angel numbers came to me, and it was just the whole new world was opening up. And well, yeah, it was fascinating. And then sorry.
That's amazing. So tell us what happened after you started. Maybe did you kind of get yourself certified in Reiki and started using it to your child, or did you take her to holistic healing practitioner? So how did that happen?
Yeah, we did. I was not confident at that time to do it myself, to get certified, so I went to see other healers, other different modalities, and time again they said, I'm the one, I can do it on my own. But I was so there was not confidence in me, because although the other people, mostly the people around us, were, not all of them, but mostly was disbelieving in it. But how can you? It was just I was saying it, and I could not believe, yeah. My journey was, we went to see others, and then I was accepting my child as she is. I was seeing her uh, as not needing to be, to, like, the system is asking from us to go to therapies and be as healthy and as normal as a normal power person is. We can, but there's this missing acceptance from around in the society. And and because I'm allowing my daughter and I am accepting the way she is, I find myself not to be accepted, and it's just constant battle. Why can I not be the way we are, and push ourselves and be in constant stress, constant therapies? I'm not saying it's nothing wrong, but it just didn't work for us. So yeah, it's been 7 years. My daughter now is 7,
And
and
how is she doing now? Is she okay?
yeah, I'm giving her a stress-free life. There's homeschooling, and I find it to be peaceful, and yeah, we take our own time, and she's most of her attention from the upper body is gone, and also the Reiki is just amazing. How it makes her feel, and not just physically, but also she's just. The other day, she's telling me how she's feeling like, oh wow, I'm like in a different world, because she's also sensitive, and when we are sensitive, we pick up other people's stuff, and it's just too much. And then when you are in this universal healing energy, it just clears you off, and the mind becomes more like clear, become peaceful. She also sees colors. This time she was seeing color green, and she's just telling me she's in a different world. It's
Yes,
lovely.
exactly. And these little beautiful children, they are open to, all of these intuitive senses that kind of
Yeah,
gives
she
them
just
that.
don't think.
Exactly.
She doesn't think. Oh, what does that mean? What this means? She just experiences how it is. No, no trickster mind
Sure.
like
So,
we do.
yes. So let's talk now a little bit about the beautiful healing that you are providing to your clients, and specifically we are talking about mothers. So I see where your passion for mothers came from, because you, as this beautiful mother who had, went through this kind of an experience, I think that's where your passion towards working with mothers might come from. So tell us your experience with different mothers, how you are using your beautiful Reiki healing to help them.
Yeah, well, I understand how
Can you
the
hold a
mother
little closer
journey.
more? Yeah.
Sorry, I understand this how the life of a mother is. We are selfless, and we forget to care of ourselves. We're busy in our days, caring about other people, really. And when you get this time to come to yourself and have this, um, it's an act of self love to come and help yourself. Have this time to yourself, and just relax and release, and don't think about your daily life, and lay down and experience the energy. It's just I love going around the body and clearing the aura, and then uh, send the energy, and it just affects every person differently. Some mothers see colors, or experience um, have a spiritual experience for the first time, and it's lovely to see how people are opening up, and there's more to life than this 3D world that we're living in.
So I wanted to talk maybe a little bit about Reiki itself. As I said, this is the first time we are talking about this Reiki modality in our interview. So tell us what Reiki is and how you do it and what's happening when you're receiving a Reiki healing session.
Um, Reiki healing is coming from Japan. The master Usui channeled it, and it was passed down to um, well, I wouldn't be able to. Others would be better at explaining, but really, it is the channeling the universal healing energy. There's um, Reiki symbols that you imagine and that you are attuned to, and then you imagine them, and then you see this universal healing energy coming into you, and then you direct it with the help of symbols if you need to concentrate your energy. Others is just feeling the energy, and it just asks you to have this intention, and it's just starting to flow. And you mostly I start my sessions with the intention, and then whatever this healing energy is, just has this intelligence of its own. It channels wherever it is needed. It goes in the body wherever it is needed at the time of your session. And I just sending this energy with the healing. I'm not the one who's doing healing. It's just I'm just there to be as a channel, and yeah, the energy goes wherever it is needed at that specific time in the client's life.
Yes, and again, as I have learned Reiki as well, it really creates magic, right? All you're doing. I think it is the most simplest of the modalities that I've ever seen, which is, you're sending energy and then the energy does its magic. So I think it's more of that surrendering into that energy that comes in with regards to Reiki. So maybe now we can share a little bit about if you want to share any of your client stories, any specific clients who came to you with a specific issue. And maybe you can also tell us what happened after the session if you want to share that.
Well, there was this lady. She never had any healing sessions before, and she came to me, and I said, and she was just coming after her work, and she laid down on the therapy table, and and I started to channel the energy and go tune in, and I felt the energy coming in strongly, and then she fell asleep, and then after she was um, well, she had a specific problem in her tummy area, and then I really felt how when I touch above the body where this disbalance is, I feel that there is this something that needs to be cleared so that energy can flow and need to be flowing. Um, so yeah, and then after she woke up and she said, "Oh my God, I was seeing colors." She said, "I've never seen colors when I was like sleeping or anything." And we talked about um, the archangels of what is mainly she was seeing purple, which is also the color of healing, and she said she was just wow, feeling very lovely and relieved. Feels like something has just come off. There's this weight, just it's not there anymore. You just feel more freer, more. It's different. Other people feel, clients feel that they are like floating above the therapy table. They
Yes,
are not.
the experiences with Reiki healing is like all over the place. I think every single person may have different kind of experiences, like how you're saying, you know, people would feel flying, they would see different colors, they would feel it. Each person, I think, would feel it differently.
Yeah, there's no two people who experience it the same way, isn't it?
Yes. And tell us about, do you do just in-person sessions or do you also give online sessions? So how do you do the sessions itself?
Yeah, I see people here in person. I'm in Telford. I see people for in-person sessions, but I also do the distance healing because we are not limited by time and space. We can connect with each other from a distance, and I can send that energy to wherever you are. It's just lovely. Yeah.
That's amazing. So you want to share any other client stories or any other information?
Um, well, I would like to um, tell more about my experience when I went to Bali last year. We spent there 9 months, and it was just an eye opener for me because you know we here live in Western world, mainly in masculine world, and where I'm not to this end don't feel much appreciated and understood. And then when we went to the whole country who accepts as alternative healing as normal, and the medicine is something they turn to, and really if there is nothing really to turn to, and how we were accepted, and there was this they because I came there to have a healing and to help my daughter there, and the people there are accepting for who you are. They accept you for who you are, and and that was an eye opener because everyone, the taxi drivers, everyone was open to healing. Even they themselves. There was a story. He said, "I have my son and he's autistic, and he turned away from medication. He didn't give to his son anything, and he was channeling this energy." And he tells me how it helps his son, and he's 20 now, and he can ride on bike, and and he's there's no limitation um in his life. Like, it's amazing, and that's where I gained more confidence in myself, seeing how people trust in themselves. And it's just the East, it just holds a lovely place in my heart. um we also went to dolphin therapy, and it was it was such a blessing to see these beautiful animals who are very much spiritual. The way they connect, the way they see you, the way they heal with the sound. Yeah, it's just this world holds so much more than the physical I can see. And there's so many beautiful people in the world.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's amazing. So right now, are you only providing Reiki healing sessions, or do you also kind of use the EFT that we spoke about?
Mostly I accept clients for Reiki sessions, but if I feel that I can help in another way as an EFT, or um, sometimes I use sound healing, Tibetan singing bowls, or gong, then I help them give whatever I know would help them. But yeah, mostly I accept for Reiki.
Yes, that's amazing. So thank you so much. Aiga, my dear viewers, if you would like to book a Reiki healing session, as she said, she is also offering distance healing. So wherever you are in the world, she would be able to assist you if you are interested in Reiki healing. So you can click on the link right below the video if you would like to book a session with her. You can kind of have a talk to her through email and see how she can help you, and then book your session as well. Along with that, we have a 10% off discount if you would like to book a session with her. So the coupon code is 0 point. So when you contact her, just let her know that you found her from the 0 point. So she will give you the 10% off as well. Thank you, Aiga. Any final words?
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, ultimately, I would like to remind moms to have a confidence and follow their own wisdom, the inner wisdom, the guiding voice inside that is very intelligent.
Mm-hmm.
To to have time. I know how selfless mom forgets about herself, so self love is really important for us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that
Wow.
I wish everyone to love themselves more.
Sure. Those are amazing 2 points, I think, what Aiga said us. That is one, to follow our inner guidance, which is, I think, the thing that everyone should kind of follow, along with the self-love, which I think it's the second most important thing without which we cannot live and function. So those are her beautiful words. So thank you, my dear viewers. I will see you in my next show. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please do subscribe, especially if you know any mothers with special children or any kind of problems that they are facing with children. Maybe Aiga is an amazing person to go to for the mothers. So please do share this video if you know of any mothers who can be helped by Aiga. Thank you so much for all your support. I'll see you in my next show. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye.